To Billups. Pass to the paint. Hamilton takes it in, drains the first bucket of the game.
That's what's so great about working it inside. You come away with high percentage shots.
Kobe isolates. To Shaq. He's double teamed. The 8-footer dropped in by Malone.
Don't sleep on this guy out there with the mid-range jumper. He can definitely drop one on your head.
And the Pistons bring it up. Billups glides in, deflected. He gets the first of two. He gets them both. The Lakers take it up court and are back 4-2. Now by O'Neal. Shaq takes the quick shot. Ripped down inside by Hamilton. Not this time.
Taking those runners seems to be in vogue around the league right now, and there's another example right there.
Payton brings it up. Kobe shoots from 13 feet out. Not there for him. Malone sails in, hammered, and he'll go to the line. Sinks the first of two. He gets them both. A fake pass there. Pass caught by Campbell. Received by Billups.
If it's ESPN basketball, you know we're going to give you the best replays.
Passes it way up court. Fox with a crossover. Fox takes it in. No good off the crossover. Kobe glides in. Count it. The rebound pays off.
This is the kind of guy you hate guarding. Very active and always capable of scoring on you.
The Pistons take it up. They're shooting 40% from the floor. Skip to Hamilton. To Campbell. Campbell uses the drop step. Wallace releases. Can't cash in from close range.
Those close ones are the ones that drive you crazy.
Fox takes the quick shot. Not a doubt.
You start hitting a few of those mid-range shots, and it can open up your entire game.
The Pistons bring it up court and are two back. To Wallace. Pump fakes. Campbell shoots from the post. Money on the jump shot.
No one's going to confuse this guy with an offensive juggernaut, but that doesn't mean you can just take him for granted.
The Lakers have the rock. To Malone. Malone gets up. Sends it back the other way. Billups has it. Skip to Williamson. Fox made the nab back there and records his first steal.
Oh, nice rake to get possession.
Kobe takes a step back. To Payton. Payton sails in. Swatted away. And it's scooped up by Malone. Malone with a crossover. Malone is called for the charge, and that is his first foul of the game.
Fitz, the defender, had position all the way on that one. You just can't bowl over people like that.
Just over 9 minutes here in the first quarter. To Hamilton. Hamilton puts it up from 11. Not a chance. Hamilton gets it right back after the block. Couldn't drop in the open look by Hamilton. Wallace gets it right back after the block. To Campbell. Campbell releases with no one near him.
Great look and great bucket. Let's check that one out again.
Passes it way up court. Here comes the double team. Knocked off course, and it's hauled in by Hamilton.
He held off until just the right moment, and then swatted that one down.
Wallace shoots. Tip back up and in.
Nice job fighting on the offensive boards.
2-point differential between the teams. To Bryant. Kobe crosses over. The Lakers turn this one over out of bounds. And the Pistons bring it up. They're shooting 35% from the floor. To Billups. Pass left side. He's doubled up. To Williamson. Wallace wants the ball. Billups launches from beyond the arc. Not there. The Pistons can't hit the broad side of the barn here in the first quarter. To Fox. Batted away. The Lakers get it back. He's double teamed. To Bryant. Kobe takes it in. Gets the far iron, but it goes in.
This guy is so quick, he's the only person I know that can break his shadow's ankles.
And the Pistons bring it up. Skip to Williamson. Bounce to Billups. To Campbell. Pump fakes. Billups glides in. Drops it in on the layup. The Lakers take it up court with a narrow deficit. 14-12. To Fox. Received by Payton. Fox lets it go from 17 feet out.
That's nice. Let's see that one again from another angle.
Just under 7 minutes here in the first quarter. To Hamilton. Campbell is asking for it in the post. Skip to Campbell. Campbell goes to the drop step. The J was off the mark by Campbell. The layup was finished by Wallace.
That was a nice finish there.
Payton is at the controls. To Bryant. Kobe with the crossover. The crossover move in the bucket by Bryant.
Once he breaks you down with that crossover, the next place you should be looking for this guy is at the rim for the finish.
Billups uses the glass. Big bucket by the 7-year man out of Colorado.
Coaches are always happy when players establish the inside game.
And the Lakers bring it up court and are 2-back. Kobe commits the charge, and that is his first foul of the game. Campbell will come off the floor.
Substitution for the Pistons.
Billups with a bucket here. He can get his 10th point of the game. Billups goes glass, and we have a foul. He gets the first of 2. He gets them both. Just over 6 minutes here in the first quarter. Caught by O'Neal. To Malone. He's doubled up. Splits it with a pass. Rebraca made the nab back there. Records his first steal. To Wallace. Williamson sails in. No good with a wide open shot.
We certainly can't let this one go by without taking another look.
The Lakers are behind here, 22-16. Malone takes it in. Can't stop the run.
You can't miss layups. If there is a basketball Bible, that's got to be commandment number 1.
To Billups. Nabbed by Hamilton. Pump fakes. Floats it up. Controlled by Fox. Hammered, and he'll go to the line.
Hey, if you're going to foul the guy, go ahead and whack him. Make sure he doesn't get a three-point opportunity.
Williamson will come off the floor. He can't get the first. Ripped down inside by Rebraca. To Sura. Sura sails in. Gets the kind bounce off the back rim.
Another basket. These guys have come flying out of the gate.
The differential is 8. Here comes the double team. Fakes. He's double teamed. Kobe takes it in. Can't stop the run.
This guy doesn't sweat the crossover. He's got that move. It's a shot that gave him the problems.
Taken all the way up court, but missed by Hamilton. The Pistons score, and that's 10 unanswered.
Boy, this team is just not missing, and they're pulling away with this run here.
And the Lakers work it up. They're shooting 43% from the floor.
Boy, that's impressive. Able to take the bump and lay it in. Hey, it's not basketball if there isn't a little contact out there.
Phillips works it up, and he's got 10 points. Grabbed by Sura. Skip to Rebraca. To Billups for a double-digit lead. Billups, a ton of points by the 7-year man out of Colorado.
Chauncey Billups is in control this quarter. The buckets are coming quick and easy for him.
Pass caught by O'Neal. To cut it to single digits. Misses the jumper. To Shaq. Shaq gets airborne. The bucket is good, and he'll have a chance for one more.
What a great job here. Jumps up, takes the contact, and has enough concentration to put the ball in the hole.
Fox will leave the floor. He can't complete the three-point play. Denied, and it's corralled by Malone. To Payton. Dumps it off. Pass caught by O'Neal. He's doubled up. Manages to pass out of it. He's double teamed. To Shaq. 5 on the shot clock. Here comes the double team. Book that post shot by O'Neal.
Nice basket to keep this one close early on. You don't want to let this game get away from you.
The Pistons with the ball, and they're up half a dozen. Atkins is called for charging, and that is his first foul of the game.
Easy call for the ref there. The defender had his feet set and took the charge.
The Lakers have the ball. To Malone. He's doubled up. Swatted. And it's scooped up by George. To Payton. Shaq uses the drop step. The shot clock shows 5. Shaq glides in.
Watch how a real man does his thing here.
Atkins brings it up. Atkins from the left block. Deflected, and the Pistons will get this one back. A fake pass there. Now by Hamilton. Pump fakes. Hamilton crosses over. Hamilton didn't realize he was on the line, and they'll turn it over.
He got a little careless right there with his feet, and that lack of concentration can be oh so costly.
Just under 3 minutes here in the first quarter. Cook shoots from the paint. Yes!
You get inside like that, those are gimmies.
The Pistons take it up court with a narrow lead, 28-26. To Hamilton. Left wing pass. To end the drought. Rebounded inside by Cook. To Shaq. Shaq shoots from the post. Hits it.
Nice job of scrapping and getting back into this game.
Just over 2 minutes here in the first quarter. To Okur. Okur jumps up. And we have a foul. Shaq will come out of the game because of foul trouble. He gives them the lead. He's off on the second. An extra effort rebound by Medvedenko. To George. George takes it in. Gets the front rim.
That play was all about the D.
To Rebraca. Fades.
That's a play that deserves a second look.
Fisher glides in, gently drops it in. 1 point separating the teams. To Hamilton. Lob to Okur. To Hamilton. 6 seconds to shoot. Pass low post. Okur goes to the hook. A rare rebound by Bryant. Medvedenko sails in, lays it right in.
He generally doesn't score in bunches, but he'll take his shots when he can.
54 seconds here in the first quarter. Atkins uses the glass, lays it right in.
He has a little quickness advantage on his man, and he exploited it.
Kobe works it up. He's shooting 50% from the floor. Kobe crosses it over. Kobe gets vertical. Sent away. Can't sink the first. Good on number 2. 34 seconds here in the first quarter. Skip to Sura. To Hamilton in the paint. Okur goes to the drop step. Atkins takes it in. Swatted away.
Watch him come out of nowhere and swat that baby. Nice.
To Atkins. Atkins puts it up. Knocked off course. Passes it up court. Kobe, 360s, rejected, and it's loose inside. Okur swatted it away for his 3rd block of the game. Got it off in time, but the buzzer beater was missed by Atkins. We're at the end of 1, and it's close. The score, 35-33. George throws it in to start the second. Kobe is looking to do something with it. Kobe with the crossover to Medvedenko. He's double teamed. Fired short by George.
The D isn't afraid of him from out there. That's about as low a percentage shot as you can get with his mid-range jumper.
To Hamilton. He's double teamed. On the mark by Hamilton.
I'll tell you what, the mid-range jump shot around the league seems to be a lost art, but not for this guy.
To Fisher. Caught by Cook. Here comes the double team. Hamilton made the nab back there, records his first steal.
He got right after the ball on that crossover. Quick hands, Fitz. Nice looking pass here, Fitz. A player should always be looking for a teammate who has a better shot than he does.
The Lakers with the ball, and they trail by 6. To Medvedenko. He's doubled up. Gets the pass off. Cook glides in, kisses it off the glass.
That's what's so great about working it inside. You come away with high percentage shots.
The Pistons work it up. They're shooting 47% from the floor. To Sura. Skip to Atkins. Pump fakes. Atkins takes a wide open shot. No way, no how.
When the D leaves you that open and you still don't hit the shot, that's got to be a blow to your ego.
And the Lakers are at the controls. George pops it up from 19 feet. The defensive rebound by Okur. Not there for him.
That's just right around the spot where they stop being gimmies, and you got to concentrate to knock them down.
He's doubled up. Kobe fired from the post. Misses the jumper. The Lakers have it go out of bounds and turn it over. Wallace comes back in after sitting on the bench for a while. The Pistons with the ball and a 4-point lead. To Hamilton. Wallace sails in, kisses it off the glass and in.
This is one of those guys they don't run a lot of plays for, but I'll tell you how he gets his points, by getting out there, constant movement, and always hustling.
Fisher has the rock. To Medvedenko. Here comes the double team. George shoots.
That is a great example of how you fight for position on the offensive glass.
Atkins takes it up. He's shooting 16% from the floor. Fakes the pass. Grabbed by Rebraca. Sura crosses it over. Sura with the charge, and that is his first foul of the game.
Oh, he tried to cross him over in hopes of getting free, but the D didn't bite. That's a charge.
Just over 9 minutes here in the second quarter. Received by Medvedenko. Medvedenko is pummeled and will have an opportunity to get two from the line.
Hey, if you're going to foul someone, you might as well get your money's worth.
Can't sink the first. The defensive rebound by Rebraca. To Hamilton. Now outside. Sura takes a turnaround J. Misses the tray.
I normally like the turnaround J, but I'm not sure he needed to go to it that time.
He's double teamed. George glides in, rolls it off the right rim, then in.
He generally doesn't score in bunches, but he'll take his shots when he can.
The Pistons bring it up. They haven't hit a shot from beyond the arc. To Sura, pump fakes. He's doubled up. It's stolen.
Things got jammed up under the net and left a golden opportunity for the steal.
Loose ball on the outside after the block by Rebraca. To Medvedenko. Here comes the double team. Cook leaves the ground.
Oh, we got to see that one again. That reverse jam was unbelievable.
The Pistons take it up. They're shooting 45% from the floor. Hamilton with the finger roll. Rejected hard. The Pistons will keep it after it's knocked out of bounds. Back to Wallace. He's doubled up. The two-pointer off the inbound was dropped in by Wallace.
If you're going to put the pressure on an inbounds play, those are the kinds of easy buckets you're going to give up.
To Malone. Here comes the double team. Shaq was camped in the lane there, and he gets a 3-second call. Hamilton will head to the bench. To Sura. Back to Sura. Now in the paint. Atkins shoots from the post. Hook it.
In the right situation, he can get the inside shot he wants, Fitz, and that was the right situation.
The Lakers are back a bit here, 45-41. To Shaq. Kobe sails in, kisses it off the glass.
Offensive awareness, court savvy, well, whatever it is, he's got it.
The Pistons work it up court. To Wallace. Wallace takes a quick shot. Off the mark. That last lane was good by Williamson.
Way to clean the offensive glass.
Payton has the ball. To Bryant. Kobe steps back. Caught by George. The Lakers connect and now trail only by a basket.
The pace from the first quarter is carrying right on over into the second quarter. Neither team is letting up.
Atkins works it up. He's shooting 28% from the floor. Grabbed by Rebraca. Sura fires from 14. Deflects the pass. Shaq fires from the right block. Ripped down inside by Williamson. Nabbed by Wallace. Back to Wallace. To Atkins. Now left side. 7 on the shot clock. Williamson uses the drop step.
Great play. Let's see that one from a different angle.
We've got a 4-point ball game. To Bryant. He's double-teamed. Malone takes it in. Kobe is credited the assist. That's his 5th.
That was a nice finish there.
Just under 6 minutes here in the second quarter. Atkins glides in, drops it in on the layup.
When you are that small and that quick, you're going to present some matchup problems.
And the Lakers work it up. They're shooting 50% from the floor. Shaq sails in. Can't make the open shot.
Good players like him don't dwell on misses. They're already thinking about how to score the next time they get up the court.
To Rabracha. Atkins goes with the crossover. Malone was parked down low and got hit with a 3-second call. He gets it to fall. Campbell looks fresh coming back on the floor. George hasn't had a good game so far. He's going to sit down for a while. Sura commits the charge, and that will be his 2nd foul of the game.
Sometimes you just got to sacrifice your body, but when you draw the charge, it's all worth it.
To Malone. Here comes the double team. Off the front rim and missed by Bryant.
The thrill is gone, and so is his offense.
To Billups. The crazy shot. A rare rebound by Fox. Kobe crosses over. Kobe gets some hang time.
Now this is one great crossover. Watch him break some ankles on this play. Hope he was taped up.
Billups brings it up, and he's got 12 points. To Sura. Sura off the glass. Lays it right in. And the Lakers have the ball but are trailing 54-49. Kobe is called for the charge, and that will be his 2nd foul of the game.
About perfect defensive read. He was set, he knew he was going to get blasted, and he stood his ground.
The Pistons could add to their lead with a bucket this trip down. To Wallace. Williamson is calling for it. Received by Wallace. Pass caught by Williamson. 5 on the shot clock. The Pistons were the last ones to get a piece of it before it headed out of bounds. The Lakers head into the front court. To Shaq. He's double teamed. Shaq releases from close range. Rebounded by Campbell. The Pistons will get the ball back after it sails out of bounds. Kobe will come off the floor. Billups takes it in. The Pistons with the turnover. That's their night. And the Lakers can trim this lead down and bring it close with a bucket here. To Shaq. Shaq goes with the drop step. He's double teamed. Plucked out of the sky by Wallace.
They call these things freebies for a reason, because usually they are, but in this case, it wasn't.
Wallace is asking for it in the post. There's the steal, and that's his first takeaway of the game.
The low post isn't some kind of safety zone down there, Fitz, with orange cones all over the place. You have to protect the ball even more when it's down there, or you're going to get it ripped.
Billups pulls the trigger from the high post.
Good-looking play coming up here.
To Malone. Pass caught by O'Neal. He's doubled up. Manages to pass out of it. Shaq glides to George. George, high off the glass, knocked off course. And that's his 2nd block of the game.
Inside or outside, it doesn't matter. This guy will gobble up your shots.
To Campbell. Campbell puts it up, hits back rim and out.
Those are free throws for most players in practice. It's a much tougher shot when the real game starts.
George gets his 6th point of the period. He's got 6 total.
That basket is good, but it certainly doesn't erase some of the questionable shots he's been taking.
Billups goes with the fadeaway. Not there for him. The rebound pays dividends, canned by Sura.
The Pistons are pounding it inside play after play. The defense is as soft as the underside of a turtle.
To Payton. Payton shoots from the top of the key. Maybe next time.
You want the ball in the hands of your best players. If they miss, they miss.
Fox got the block on that one and stopped the play cold.
Way to be there for his teammate. That wasn't his man, but he got over there in time to make the play.
Taking the length of the court by George. The Pistons have the ball in a small lead, 58-55. It's blocked and gathered by O'Neal.
That's great team defense right there, Fitz. Everyone has to do their part to keep the ball from going in the hole.
Here comes the double team. Count that last jumper by Malone.
He made that one, but if you keep playing that way, you're just pressing your luck.
Billups works it up court, and he's only hit 2 out of his last 6 shots from the floor. Skip to Billups. Billups double clutches. Nice rebound by the 19-year man out of Louisiana Tech. Botches the lay-in.
He needs more moves once he gets inside, Fitz. He just doesn't have a clue what to do once he commits.
To Williamson. Now right side. Williamson crosses it over. Williamson is hacked on the way up, and he'll get 2 shots at the foul line. Okur looks fresh coming back on the floor. Kobe will come back onto the floor. Sinks the first of 2. He's off on the second. Easily rebounded by O'Neal. To Shaq. Shaq gets airborne.
When he brings it like he does here, he brings it hard. You are not going to stop that. I hope you get your dental paid up.
The Pistons bring it up. They haven't hit a shot from beyond the arc. Pretty putback dunk by Wallace.
Plays like that tell you who's hungry and who wants it.
35 seconds here in the second quarter. To Malone. Shaq uses the drop step. The fadeaway was hit by O'Neal.
That's a big basket that pulls him even.
21 seconds here in the second quarter. Skip to Williamson. Bounce to Billups. Long range. Gets it to fall from downtown.
Good shooters will just chew up poor defense like this all day.
Here comes the double team. Thrown down by Bryant. Billups hurls it from about 3/4 court. Not this time. We've reached halftime with the score, 64-63. With the action on hold for a bit, let's take a look at the game track with Tom Tolbert and see what's cooking. Tommy, what do you got for me?
Thanks, Fitz. The Pistons just had a nose for the offensive rebounds in the first half, and it's no coincidence they've piled up a ton of second-chance points. And in a close game, those easy buckets can be the difference.
That wraps it up for Game Track. We'll get the storyline to you right at the end of the ball game. Fox throws it in to start the third. Kobe goes with the crossover. And that is his 3rd foul so far.
The crossover isn't a bad idea when you're being shadowed like that, but the D was set. That's going the other way.
To Billups. Caught by Williamson.
One more time. Check this out.
To Bryant. Kobe launches from beyond the arc. Swatted away. Kobe wasn't paying attention, stepped on the line, and that's a turnover. To Hamilton. Dumps it off. Billups shoots from 13 feet out. Rebounded inside by Fox. Not there for him. Shaq sails in, drops in his 16th point of the game.
Coaches are always happy when players establish the inside game.
Billups takes it up, and he's got 5 assists. Hits the back iron, but dropped in by Billups.
Well, that's not a surprise. This guy's been doing work down there in the low post.
Kobe with a crossover. To Shaq. Hamilton made the pickpocket, and that's his 2nd so far.
Rip continues to be a nuisance out there, and I mean that in a good way.
To Wallace. Grabbed by Billups. Pump fakes. Hamilton takes a shot from the elbow. Great shot by the 5-year man out of Connecticut.
You have to hit a few of those mid-range ones like that before the D starts taking you seriously.
Payton works it up court. Payton looks to break his man down. Pass caught by O'Neal. Deflected, and that's his 3rd block of the evening.
You may want to rethink challenging this guy on the inside. He can block shots with the best of them.
Williamson sails in.
That's an impressive play.
Passes it way up court. He's double teamed. Stolen.
You don't have time once you're on the inside. The defense is going to collapse on you and swat the ball away.
Kobe made the nab back there, records his first steal. Nice two-handed hanger by Bryant.
I think he hung on the rim there to put a little exclamation point on that dunk.
Billups brings it up. He's shooting 33% from beyond the arc. To Hamilton. Right wing pass. Billups with the crossover. Fades. Forget about it. The second chance bucket was canned by Wallace.
No one's going to confuse this guy with an offensive juggernaut, but that doesn't mean you can just take him for granted.
He's doubled up. To Bryant. Here comes the double team. He's double teamed. Fox fires. Can't connect from long range.
He's better off taking that shot when he's wide open. Otherwise, the pressure's probably going to get to him.
Windmill down with authority by Wallace.
The Pistons are fighting that much harder for those second chance buckets, and that's why they're in the lead. Pure and simple.
The Lakers take it up. They're shooting 49% from the floor. A difficult shot and miss by Bryant.
That was a long two-point attempt there, Fitz. Sometimes it pays to take that shot a few feet closer.
The bucket was drained, and the lead is pushed to double digits by Hamilton. The Lakers have it. To Bryant. To cut it to single digits. Easily rebounded by Wallace. The low post shot was blown by Hamilton. Fired long by Billups.
Nothing wrong with going with a hook. You just got to be able to make it.
The run cannot be stopped by Fox.
If it were hard to catch up before, it's going to be next to impossible now. This drought is absolutely killing him.
To Hamilton. The rejection with perfection. And it's controlled by Wallace. Rebounds again.
Once he got inside on this one, there was no doubt about it. You better run for cover.
And the Lakers have it, but are behind 80-67. To Bryant. To Malone. Pump fakes. 7 on the shot clock. To Payton. Received by Malone. Malone shoots with the clock winding down. Ripped down by Campbell. To Hamilton. Inside pass. Billups shoots from the post. Rebounded inside by Payton. To Malone. Right side pass. To stop the drought. Hits it.
They came at a halftime with the lead, and right now they're adding to it.
Just under 7 minutes here in the third quarter. To Williamson. Now on the wing. Hamilton commits the charge, and that is his first foul of the game.
Sometimes you just got to sacrifice your body, but when you draw the charge, it's all worth it.
Campbell will head to the bench. To Bryant. Swatted. To Peyton. They've got to hurry this. There's the buzzer, and that's a shot clock violation. A fake pass there. Grabbed by Okur. Deflected, and it's pulled in by Fox.
He made that block look easy, Fitz.
To Bryant. Nabbed by O'Neal. They work it in. Shaq goes for the drop step.
That's a play that deserves a second look.
The Pistons have it, and they are out in front, 80-71. To Hamilton for a double-digit lead. Misses the jumper. Nice reverse jam by Wallace.
With that shot, they've got a nice cushion for themselves on the scoreboard.
Kobe brings it up. He's shooting 38% from the floor. To cut it to single digits. Gets the three to fall.
Not exactly the guy you want shooting the long ball here, but it worked out for him that time.
Billups works it up, and he's got 19 points. To Hamilton. Hamilton shoots from 12. No one's home. Got his own rebound and then drained by Hamilton.
That's what's so great about working it inside. You come away with high percentage shots.
The Lakers bring it up. They're shooting 25% from beyond the arc. To Malone. Shaq wants the ball. Pump fakes. The three ball. Can't drop the long one. Blocked, and it's sent out of bounds. To Fox. Fox takes the quick shot. Not there for him. Malone fires from the post. Easily rebounded by Wallace. Malone made the pickpocket, and that's his second so far. Rejected hard, and that's his fifth block of the contest. To Hamilton. Hamilton glides in, scores his 8th point of the period. He's got 18 total.
Coaches are always happy when players establish the inside game.
Peyton works it up, and he's got 5 assists. Peyton launches from beyond the arc. A rare rebound by Okur. And the Lakers can't throw it in the ocean here in the third quarter.
If it's ESPN basketball, you know we're going to give you the best replays.
The Lakers with the ball, but they're down double digits. To Malone. Seven on the shot clock. To end the drought. Misses the jumper. Malone takes it in. Can't stop the run.
To put it mildly, this team's having a lot of problems scoring right now. Here's an idea. Whatever you're doing, do the opposite.
It bounces out of bounds after the shot. Hamilton will leave the floor. George comes back in after sitting on the bench for a while. Peyton heads up court. To George. Kobe raises up. Kobe from the arc. That's 2 from downtown.
When a player with his limited range starts hitting those kind of shots, Fitz, you may be in trouble.
Just over 3 minutes here in the third quarter. Knocked off course, and it's right back to the shooter. Shaq got his 8th block back there. Unbelievable. To Peyton. Outside. Clock down to 6. The unlikely three is somehow buried by Bryant.
That's why it's so important to have three-point shooters on your team.
Billups with an assist here. He'll have 10 assists on the night. To Davis. Pump fakes. For a double-digit lead. 12 rebounds by the 19-year man out of Louisiana Tech. To Bryant. The Lakers will turn it over. To To Billups. Billups glides in.
So nice, we got to look at it twice.
The Lakers take it up court, and they've nailed their last 3 shots from beyond the arc. Kobe crosses over. He's doubled up. The lead is cut to single digits by Bryant.
The mid-range shot is cake for this guy. He can take and hit that one pretty much at will.
The Pistons with an 8-point lead in the ball. To Davis. Okur wants it down low. Out on the right. 7 on the shot clock. To Okur. Here comes the double team. Davis shoots from the post. Nails it.
The Pistons are just like sharks on the inside today, and they smell blood.
Fakes the pass. Nabbed by Bryant. Kobe looks to break his man down. To cut it to single digits. Kobe, 27 points by the 8-year man out of Lower Merion High School in Pennsylvania. To Billups. Billups sails in, fouled hard, and they'll take a trip to the line. Malone will leave the floor. Sinks the first of 2. He gets them both. 51 seconds here in the third quarter. To George. Received by O'Neal. Shaq uses the drop step. Prince gets called for the reach, and that is his first foul of the game. Sura comes back in after sitting on the bench for a while. To Shaq. Shaq sails in, and we have a foul. He can't get the first. Ripped down inside by Okur. Here's the break. Davis crosses over. Caught by Prince.
We got to take a look at this one again. It's all about making plays.
.24 seconds here in the third quarter. George with the crossover. A fake pass there to Cook. He's double teamed. Splits it with a pass. Cook puts it up from 11. Nice rebound by the 8-year man out of Virginia Union. Launches it. Gets right iron, no good. We're at the end of the third, and it's a double-digit game. The score, 96-84. Wallace inbounds to start the final quarter. To Okur. You don't see that often, but some elevation there by Okur.
The Pistons are fighting that much harder for those second chance buckets, and that's why they're in the lead. Pure and simple.
He's doubled up. Gets the pass off. He's double teamed. George sizing up his man. To Fisher. Now in the paint. Here comes the double team. Shaq releases off the mark on the step back J. To Okur. Wallace with the windmill. Denied. Can't sink the first. He misses them both. Ball down by O'Neal. Shaq can pick up his 20th point this trip down. Passes it up court. To Shaq. Shaq goes for the drop step. 5 on the shot clock. Shaq shoots with the clock winding down.
That was an excellent play. Watch the job he does here.
To Davis. Pass caught by Okur. Dumps it off. They push it inside. To Sura. Passed outside. Dumps it off. Okur pulls the trigger from the high post. It's ripped down by Cook. Swatted away. The Pistons touched it last right before it went out of bounds. Grabbed by O'Neal. He's doubled up. The steal. And that's his first takeaway of the game. Sura glides in.
That's nice. Let's see that one again from another angle.
To Cook. Nabbed by George. George takes it in. Knocked off course. And gathered by Davis. To Wallace. Wallace gets vertical. Does a windmill with an exclamation at the end.
This team has got a huge lead. I wonder if you're the opposing coach, if you're thinking, if I had a white flag, I would throw it right out at midcourt.
Fisher is called for charging, and that is his first foul of the game. George will come off the floor. Sura with a bucket here. He can get his 10th point of the game. To Davis. Davis releases from the stripe. Not going down. Nice two-headed slam by Wallace.
This is one of those guys they don't run a lot of plays for, but I'll tell you how he gets his points, by getting out there, constant movement, and always hustling.
And the Lakers take it up. They're shooting 44% from the floor. To Cook. Denies it. And it's right back to the shooter. They need to get a shot off. Couldn't stop the run there, and a miss by Bryant.
This drought is taking them right out of the game. It's going to be very, very difficult to catch up.
To Davis. Now outside. To Sura. Sura crosses over. Sura commits the charge, and that is his third foul so far.
Now that's a little like standing on the railroad track with a train bearing down on you. Give him credit, though. He stood there and took it like a man.
Lob to Fisher. To Shaq. He's doubled up. There's the steal. To Davis. Here comes the double team. Okur pops it up from 9.
That's what the replay is here for. Checking out plays like this.
Double-digit ball game. To stop the drought. Can't hit the three-pointer.
You look up ugly in the dictionary, and there'll be a freeze frame of that shot.
To Davis. Pass caught by Wallace. 7 on the shot clock. To Okur. Received by Davis. The long three-pointer was missed by Davis. Loose ball on the outside after the block by Cook. And the Lakers continue to give the ball up. That's their 19th turnover. Malone looks fresh coming back on the floor. The Pistons have it. The shot in the paint was drained by Sura.
Boy, this team is just not missing, and they're pulling away with this run here.
That'll be a 5-second call. Knocked off course. The Pistons will retain possession. Sura takes the quick shot. Plucked out of the sky by O'Neal. He's double teamed. Fakes. Here comes the double team. He's double teamed. The shot clock shows 5. They didn't get the shot off in time. They'll turn it over. Davis will leave the floor. He's really been struggling so far. To Wallace. Wallace shoots from the top of the key.
Good looking play coming up here.
Just under 7 minutes here in the fourth quarter. To Shaq. 5 on the shot clock, in the paint, and that's his first takeaway of the game. To Hamilton. He's doubled up. Hit the left iron, but missed by Hamilton.
That's a shot NBA players don't miss in practice. Once the game starts, it's a whole different story.
To Shaq. He's doubled up. Shaq was parked down low and got hit with a 3-second call. Wallace will head to the bench. The Pistons take it up court and are up large. 110-86. Dumps it off. Hamilton takes a turnaround J. Big bucket by the 5-year man out of Connecticut.
The Pistons are just like sharks on the inside today, and they smell blood.
Walton will come off the floor.
Substitution from the Lakers.
To Okur. Prince glides in, connects off the front rim.
The past several trips of the court is exactly what you want to see if you're coaching. The offense is executing perfectly.
And the Lakers work it up. They're shooting 33% from beyond the arc. To Malone. Malone uses the drop step. Outside pass. The shot clock shows 5. To stop the drought. Rebounded inside by Prince. Not there for him.
As long as they keep running their offense like they've been doing, a few misses aren't going to amount to much.
Malone works it up. He's shooting 44% from the floor. Rejected hard, and it's controlled by Payton. To Fox. Here comes the double team.
I dug this play in real time. I'm digging it even more in the replay.
Just under 5 minutes here in the fourth quarter. Atkins sails in, drops it in on the layup.
The Pistons have gone to the bench today, Fitz, and they have come up big time for this team.
That'll be a 5-second call. Wallace will come back onto the floor.
That's a huge win for the defense. The inbounder had nowhere to go.
To Hamilton. Hamilton puts it up off the inbound. Easily rebounded by O'Neal. To Fox. Shaq is looking for the ball. Pump fakes. He gets it inside. 6 seconds to shoot. He's double teamed. Fox shoots with the clock winding down. Not this time. Malone scores his 12th point with the bucket there.
When it comes down to the fourth quarter and close games, it's a matter of who wants it more.
Atkins brings it up. Atkins uses the glass. Blows the layup. Atkins releases from close range. 16 rebounds by the 19-year man out of Louisiana Tech. To Fox. Fox is looking to do something with it. 7 on the shot clock. Here comes the double team. There's the buzzer, and that's a shot clock violation. Williamson comes back in after sitting on the bench for a while. And the Pistons fall in a double-digit lead. Atkins takes it in.
Roll that replay, please. I got to see this one again.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds in time.
He had no place to go, and speaking from experience, those 5 seconds go like a snap when no one's open.
Atkins shoots, puts too much on it.
You have to question his shot selection out there today, Fitz. He's just putting up a lot of garbage.
To Shaq. He's double-teamed. Fox takes it in, deflected, and that's his first block of the game. And the Pistons recover the loose ball. To Atkins. Right side pass. To Atkins. Atkins goes with a fadeaway. Down the hatch.
Harder for those second chance buckets, and that's why they're in the lead. Pure and simple.
Payton brings it up, and he's got 5 assists. Dumps it off. Shaq goes with the drop step. To Payton. Shaq wants it in the post. 6 seconds to shoot. Malone glides in, drops in his 14th point tonight.
He's got to feel good about that basket, but not so good about the score.
Just over 2 minutes here in the fourth quarter. To Billups. Pass cross court. Atkins crosses it over. Atkins is called for the charge, and that will be his second foul of the game.
Fitz, a defender, had position all the way on that one. You just can't bowl over people like that.
To Fox. Fox sails in.
Great second chance opportunity. Nicely done.
Just under 2 minutes here in the fourth quarter. To Hamilton. Outside. Seven on the shot clock. Caught by Rebraca. Gets the ball back. To Rebraca. Now right side. To Atkins.
Come on, we're all too tight. Spread it out. Get the spacing.
Atkins with the crossover. Atkins is called for charging, and that is his 3rd foul so far.
Great job. Perfect example of how to draw the charge.
The Lakers with the ball, but they're down double digits. To Malone. Five on the shot clock. They couldn't beat the buzzer. That's a turnover. Williamson looks fresh coming back on the floor.
Substitution for the Pistons.
47 seconds here in the game. To Billups. Fakes the pass. Outside pass. Atkins launches from beyond the arc. Money on the jump shot.
Well, they should have this one wrapped up, Fitz. All they have to do is play it smart, and the game is theirs.
The Lakers bring it up. They're shooting 43% from the floor. Clock down to 6. Payton shoots with the clock winding down.
Talk about earning a replay. This one's definitely worth another look-see.
To Billups. Shoots the three. Gets back iron and out. That's the end of the game, and this one ended up being a blowout. Your final score, 123-96. That was some game. We can't leave without getting the storyline from our own Tom Tolbert. Tommy, it's all yours.
Thanks, Fitz. The Pistons did a great job out there tonight of pounding the offensive glass. When you can get in there and dominate the offensive glass and get that many second chance points, you're going to get a lot of wins.
Thanks for the storyline, Tom. We also don't want to forget the MVP. Wallace is our ESPN player of the game, and he finishes with a total of 20 points and 13 rebounds. For Tom Tolbert, this is Bob Fitzgerald saying so long, and thanks for watching ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports.
It's the ESPN Nightly Wrap-Up. I'm Kevin Frazier. Welcome aboard. We'll start off with the Clippers, who got the victory to move to 5-2 on the year. Over in New Jersey, we had the Hornets win by 18. Detroit came away from this one with a win. The Hawks get their 5th win of the year. Minnesota came away victorious. Over in the Alamo City, we had the Spurs win by 21. Phoenix came away from this one with a win. And last but not least, we had the Heat win by 6. It's time to give out our daily award. Ben Wallace continues to turn up his game. His numbers tell the story. You know, there's going to be days where nothing is working right. Here on ESPN, we call that the iron unkind. Marco Yaris had a tough go of it out there on the floor. I'm not sure he was ever really into the flow. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time right here on ESPN.